Greetings, and welcome back to the exciting adventures of N0-R, Private Eye. Let's pick up where we left off. An internal monologue by N0-R. Another dame rescued, another crook brought to justice. I am not eased by this accomplishment. Her satisfaction is of no reward to me. No matter how many wrongs I right in this city, I feel not even a momentary release from whatever drives me forward. My only hope is that by saving every damsel in this virtue-forsaken city, I will by chance encounter the one I am fated to liberate. The thrill of a case receding, N0-R seeks to try what he has observed countless humans do when they are feeling down, depressed, or otherwise burnt out. Eat. He approaches a nearby food vendor and gives his order. One, please.
Want what, buddy? Read the menu. Hurry up. We got loads of hungry people here waiting.
N0-R looks up at the menu. The sign reads, Rudy's Fried Everything. If it don't specify fried, it is. Fried riblets, rock oysters, oyster shooter chewers, fried rice, popcorn chicken, chicken strips, shredded and breaded rotisserie chicken, chorizo chimichurri, fried pomegranates, whole, French fries. I suppose I'll have the, chicken bits.
Don't sell no chicken bits. Reads the menu. Make it quick, guy. We got people waiting over here.
The small chicken pieces, bite size, comes with many.
Come on, fella. Popcorn chicken.
Yes. That, please.
What size?
Small.
Don't got small. Got regular for 200 credits, a jumbo for 999 credits.
Feeling the low salary of non-judicial justice dispensary, N0-R tries his best. The less one, please.
Regular jumbo, buddy. Gotta be specific. Weights and measures regulations. I can't take another hit. So what'll it be?
Jumbo, please. Taking his meal and scanning his credits card, not to be confused with a credit card. He sits on a nearby bench and does his best to mirror those eating around him. He dips a piece into the complimentary Rudy's Real Ranch sauce and places it in his mouth. He chews a bit and swallows it down with some difficult maneuvering. Yum! He says aloud to the people eating. As soon as he discovers as he eats, he discovers he has much success throwing the small pieces whole into the back of his throat and swallowing immediately. He continues on this way, occasionally vocalizing his enjoyment of the meal. Oh yeah! Until he's finished his food. Enjoying his performance fitting in with the humans, he supposes he feels a bit better from the post-case crash. He pops up, ruffles his worn suit pants back into shape, and hits the street so the next case may present itself. Caught up replaying his successful interactions, he fortunately does not hear Rudy shout after him,
Hey! If you don't like the food, just give it to a kid or something. Don't leave it in a pile by the bench. People want to sit down. Oh, he's already gone.
Another monologue.
They say androids dream of electric sheep, electrical or mitochondrial. I've never dreamt of a damn one. How can I when some foundational subroutine keeps screaming, "Find her!" just outside my accessible neurology? Sometimes it's almost as if I can feel her screaming. My first memory, my most basic drive. Though yet to tug the fated thread when adjudicating the miscreants that fill these streets, I feel a sense of calm. An easement from the pounding, incessant obligation. This only reinforces my certainty. I will find her. It is only a matter of time. My purpose is clear, My method's proven. I will seek out every rotted, burned, and buried corner of this vermin-infested nightmare. I will bring justice.
Hey, pal! You just gonna tell me where we're going? A stubbled man says from the driver's seat of a taxi. Oh, uptown? You got it! The cabbie grumbles. The day demands justice of a... What's that, buddy? I said the day demands justice. Right on. Whatever you say, pal. Monologue.
People think they know what a criminal looks like. Dirty, shifty, armed and dangerous. I say I wish they were all that obvious. I can spot a guy who's gonna jump me 3 blocks away. The worst he can do is scare you with a gun he can't afford bullets for. I say it's the ones you never thought to watch out for that shoot you in the back. It's the ones who approach you with a smile on their face and a pat on the shoulder. The ones who show you the life of your dreams. Promise you it all. A car, a house, a lover. Why not a few of each? You can't have just one. You deserve it. We'll help you get it. For a small fee, of course. By the time they're done with you, they'll have it all back and more. They'll take so much you'll have less than the day you were born. I say those are the real criminals. Those are the kind who should keep you up at night. The low-life criminal's afraid to break into the house because he might get blasted away by a shotgun. The high-life criminal fears nothing because his racket is perfectly legal. He's paid to make it so. He owns the food you eat before it's planted in the hydroponic grow room, and he owns it after it's left your bowels. He'd own your dog, too, if he didn't consider it a depreciating asset after its first birthday. That's who you should really fear. The ones that...
Hey, buddy! Bring it back to Earth! We're in Uptown. He's gonna be more specific? One-cyst... Pangalactic Bank... Please? You got it!
I'm the only thing in this city that can't be bought. Doesn't mean there isn't still a price on my head. I count it as a mark of progress. The more it grows, the more justice has been wrought upon these streets. The rich and powerful hope to convince the common debtors to risk themselves against me, too feckless to get their collars scuffed. The meager rewards convinced a few to test their mettle. Ha! They served warning enough to others thinking themselves so bold. Today I deliver this fear to the man behind the curtain. If they want to see me fall, I shall let them try. In their very own quarter nonetheless, as if it'll make a difference. Tonight, there's something going down in Uptown.
Banking district! Though I ain't never heard of no once-cyst Pangalactic Bank, and I've been driving these streets ever since my daddy took me to see his Monty DeMoya throw his 99th no-hitter. You know what he says to me? This guy's signing my shirt and he says to me, "Kid, you want to go far in this world? Don't spend it trying to run bases. Drive a cab, you'll go further than anybody." So that's what I did. Anyways, that'll be 1,200 credits. Now get out. After exiting the cab, the androidic detective walks about a block and a half before entering the First Interplanetary Bank. As he steps through the door, a hologram of a semi-sentient $ with eyes apparates in front of him. Hello, and welcome to First Interplanetary Bank. May I be of a service to you? Yes, I need... Is your visit related to an existing account, or are you opening a new one? None of the two. I need... Invalid! Is your visit relating to an existing account, or are you opening a new account? No to both. Invalid! You appear to be an invalid. If you need assistance from a teller, please say, "I require assistance from a teller." I'll show you an invalid, N0-R says as he withdraws his magnum and blows a hole through the center of the hologram. It recoalesces immediately. If you require assistance, please say, "I require assistance." A bank teller timidly peeks around the corner of a fancy fantasy column that all the best banks have. Sir, I've called the police. You're in violation of the law. I am the law! Above the law? Beyond the law? It's a complicated association. Anyways, I am a PI. I am licensed to use this weapon while vigilantly stalking injustice. Speaking of which, can you assist me? Do you need help opening a new account? No! Then more calmly. No. I would like to speak with the managing executive. You'd like to speak with my manager? Yes. She audibly rolls her eyes. Right away. N0-R enters the main service area of the bank and fiddles with a pen chained to the table for filling out deposit slips. He monologues internally. Are we not alike, you and I? Chained to the ground in service of a humanity that casts us aside without a care. Forced into rote action, a performance we perform both competently and thanklessly. Here you will reside until their use of you runs dry and you will be finally laid to rest. Unceremoniously. Unless... perhaps I may save you the anguish. Ooh, prop fail. This is a pen. Unless... perhaps I may save you the anguish. Justice. Your name is Justice? A cinched tie suited man one might assume to be a bank manager asks. No, my name is... No. Ah, hello, Dr. No, I wasn't expecting you, but so good to finally meet you outside of written correspondence. Yes, that is I. Pleased to meet you as well. Well, shall we continue our ongoing discussion in my office? Yes. Let's. Now, what is it that has brought you all the way to see me? The bank manager, indiscreetly, adjusts the level of a framed accolade on the wall. Oh, I wanted to expedite the stuff a bit. Old school. N0-R snaps and points. I like it! A businessman and a scientist! In that specific sequence! Ha 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 ha! Just what I like to hear. Why don't you tell me what you'd like, and I'll see what I can do for you. A man who's man enough to meet me in person is surely a man that I can trust. Oh, to be honest, I have so many dealings going on at this time, I'm having trouble minding what I came to you about. Whoops. Could you possibly cite my final message? Certainly, any courtesy for such a substantial client. It reads as follows. I'd tell you to shove it up your ass, but with these new interest rates, you're already elbow deep in mine. Any further and you're articulating yes out of me. I am trying to advance medicine beyond the bounds of any previously known conceivability. Can you conceive of that, you fucking imbecile? If I cannot buy the components I need, I cannot build the machines I need to do the research I need, to formulate the therapies I need, to treat the clients I need in order to pay the loan. Do you get it? You give me money, I do science magic your dispersed ganglia are incapable of replicating, and I turn your credits into many more credits. Does Bankman like shiny credits? Do you? Then stop counting your beans while I'm trying to cook the stew. This works one way. I ask for money, you give me money, there are no additional steps. And then there is a series of Morse code-like periods. I believe is meant to express your pronounced and continued frustration. If I may, dot 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 exclamation point. I will be blocking all communications from you until I receive the next series of deposits. Signed, Dr. No, MD, PhD, GP, RSSE, ENT, GYN. Quote, 50% of healthcare is caring. Sent from my holopad. The bank manager looks up from the transcript. May I say, you have a very different manner of speaking in person. Oh, why, yes, I hypothesize you know how it is. So much chaff to split in business and all. The squeaky wheel gets the oil, but if you yell at it loud enough, it gets its shit moving. Ah, indeed! I wouldn't be branch manager if I didn't. First day of Business Ethics 101. Money over people. Money is forever. They now say together with N0-R trailing only a microsecond behind. And you can always make new people! N0-R pretends to wheeze from unbridled laughter. So good to see ethics classes still hit the nail on the head. You seem like quite the honest type as well. I'm positive that money wish-wash will all shake out. Still chuckling, he covertly inquires, but could you conceivably tell me any details as to the location this money is being sent? His impeccable detective intuition compels him to tug at the thread, like a cat's instinct forces it into small crevices. Well, I would be more than happy to, although I'd been hoping to receive that information myself. In fact, I thought it might be what brought you here. When I inquired about the deposit destination for tax and transmission fee purposes, you called me... what was it? The bank manager scrolls through communications. Ah, yes. A fucking pursed chocolate donut. Whatever that may pertain to. Ah, you have passed my test. My location is to stay undisclosed. Can't have any idealists stumble upon my studies and skim off the take. Oh, certainly! Reminds me of that other Business Ethics 101 line. Do you recall it? So many to choose. Could you enlighten me? The rich and the poor are like oil and water. The rich float to the top by natural force, and the poor get fucking drown. I love that one. As valid today as the day I gleaned it. I'd like to ask if you know this one, as he places a hand on his gleaming revolver. He thinks, a banker takes a bullet like everyone else. He says, money guy takes a bullet like how all people take a bullet. What? Fuck. Justice. N0-R draws and pulls the trigger, sending the banker's brains to improve the overall composition of the laundered, postmodern, abstract expressionist painting behind him. N0-R holsters his weapon and lights a match on his neck coil. On the exhale, he tosses it into a nearby waste bin, exiting to the lobby. Salutations, bank clientele. I stand with you today to tell you that I have unshackled you of the debts that bind you. The deceitful head of this bank has been executed due to his offenses to humanity, and a small combustion has been initiated in his office. I suggest you to leave this palace of up allocation in anticipation of the quickly expanding combustion. Justice has been supplied. I wish you all a good day." Finishing his heroic speech, N0-R steps down from the countertop pedestal he had gradually ascended to while speaking and struts out of the bank. The remaining bank workers and customers give each other quizzical looks before one speaks. Did he just say that he executed the bank manager? How are we supposed to broker credit transfers? He was the only one who knew the authentication code. Did he say he started a fire? I'm here to collect the antique Hummel collection my great-grandmother left for me in a safe deposit box. Yeah, I'm here to retrieve my repayment of original sin tax certificate so I can apply for healthcare benefits. If that document burns, I'll have to start all over. Yeah, me too! A chorus of 20 to 30 bank customers needing their ROSTC to apply for various social programs all shout in unison. Isn't anyone going to stop him? Be my guest. N0-R, Private Eye. Back on the street, N0-R's neck coil glows bright as he takes a long, satisfied drag. He exhales, "Justice," before carrying on down the street. He monologues internally. An unexpected necessitation of improvisation. I can't help but feel there is justice to be sought with this Dr. No. His name hits me like the pang of sorrow. Unbeknownst to our dialectivated detective, a mini holopolitan dirigible crosses the street displaying Dr. No's Mindful Togetherness Care Time Hour, Tuesdays at 2 p.m. local time. Yes, Dr. No, I feel the familiarity of it as it leaves my mind's lips. I have known this No, not now, but somewhere in my lost memories. deep in my fragged and corrupted files. I will have to rely on my keen investigative instinct to detect the proverbial pheromones on the wind, lest my leads vanish into the bush.